Hi guys, this is Ratchet and we are playing Criminal Case, City of Romance. And we are going to case number 12 in Obsession. And from the looks of it, we are going to a cemetery. Maybe? Katrina, I guess it shouldn't be that much of a surprise, but with Macaron behind bars, it seems like PPS is finally getting a chance to catch its breath. You haven't had much time for sightseeing since you got to Paris, have you? It's just been one murder after another. Well, it's true, yes. At the risk of seeming macabre, I would love to show you one of the most peaceful places in the city, Pere-Lachaise. I don't know. You want to take Katrina to a cemetery? No better place for a homicide detective to take a break, I guess. By all the most famous cemeteries in the world. The only place in Paris where you can pay your respects to poets, playwrights, painters, opera singers, and philosophers. I always start by visiting my favorite author, Honoré de Balzac. You see, Katrina, Pere-Lachaise is beautiful. Okay. Stabbed into heart with a flag. Wow. Well, I gotta say, it is a beautiful cemetery. Katrina, this man has been stabbed in the heart with a tour guide flag. His body is still warm. Oh, so it was recent. Which means this murder took place in the last few hours. So was he part of a tour or... Excuse me, I'm city mayors of expat tours. Have you seen a tour guide flag around here anywhere? In this guy's chest. Might it be the one sticking out of that man over there? Oh no, that is my flag, and sticking out of Batard. Batard? What did you just call him? That's Edouard Batard. He's a politician here in Paris. Please have a seat on that bench over there, Mademoiselle Mayors. We'll need to speak with you in a moment. Batard, huh? That's a tough name to have as a politician. But it explains that clue you found. It looks like a note for this Batard. We'll leave a sample of the crumbs on it. They could give us a lead. Just when we thought we could enjoy a little peace and quiet, a local politician is murdered in a famous Parisian cemetery. Back to work, Katerina. I'll be happy to just find something interesting. So, is being killed with a flag or murder weapon? Hello, Katrina. I've seen some daring pierces in my time, but this one was a bit extreme. From what I read about his conservative policies, Edouard Batard did not seem the extreme piercings type. Then again, you never know. Those who seem to have the most discipline often crave more. Anyway, the murder is fairly clear. He was indeed stabbed with a tour guide flag. So, lucky you, no searching for a murder weapon necessary. Yes. Did you get any other information from the body or the weapon? Certainly, but not a substance. Judging by the angle of the stab wound, the killer came at Batard with terrible force while holding the flag in their right hand. That's it. The killer is right-handed. It doesn't exactly narrow things down, but it's a start. Too bad we didn't catch them red-handed. And the body was still warm, and so the killing was recent. Okay, let's collect whatever that is from the note. Batard, meet me at Pere-Lachaise, the cemetery, Balzac's tomb. Okay. Excellent, Katerina. Yeah, let's upload the crumbs of that note. And now we can read the rest of it. He reads, Batard, RDV Pere-Lachaise, Tombe de Balzac, 15. At 15. So the victim had a rendezvous to meet someone right here at 3 p.m. This meeting wasn't long before we found the body. It appears the killer lured a politician to a meeting here. Oh, but a sample of crumbs from this note just got more interesting, non? Let's get him to Enzo. And the text was in English. So was it somebody who's not French? Or he is French, but we have an English text? Anyway. Okay, let's go question Cindy. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe this. I only set my flag down for a second. Someone must have taken it. Please, calm down, Mademoiselle Meyers. We cannot ask you questions if you are in such a frenzied state. Yes, you're right. Okay, Cindy, take a deep breath. You can do this. So you knew Batard? Yes, but I'm not sure why he was here in Pere-Lachaise. He wasn't supposed to be on this part of my tour. He had given my tour group permission to visit the interior of Notre Dame Cathedral. It was a special gesture to expatriate foreign people making their lives in France. And my tour group for expats is the only group with the right to visit Notre Dame. But surely that cannot be safe. It is still being rebuilt. Well, he came along with the group to the cathedral to oversee the visit, but after that, he took off. You know politicians, always some meeting somewhere. He allowed your tour group into the cathedral. That may have ruffled some feathers. We need to go there and look for clues. Thank you for your time, Mademoiselle Meyers. Okay, when I was doing the time attack, I already assumed we were going to search inside Notre Dame. Wow, everything's collapsed. I think that's all because of that fire that happened a few years ago, maybe a year, I don't know, but sure you guys know about the fire that caught around Notre Dame and the cathedral burned down. And now you see that everything is in that. Katerina, what a shame about this beautiful building. We should be grateful that most of it is still standing. Did you manage to find anything in the rubble? That cross you found has some sort of gooey substance on it. I doubt that was left by the fire department. It's too sticky to be foam. We'll need a sample of that substance from the cross to have a better idea. And did you find the victim's wallet? Those are his initials. Let's look through Batard's wallet for clues. We need all the help we can get if we are going to catch his killer. Yes. Alright, let's collect something from the cross. Looks like you got a sample of that sticky substance from that cross in the cathedral, Katerina. Worth a look under the microscope. Pus? I don't know, I can't read that. What can I say? I'm not good with French. A wedding ring? What? We found a gold wedding band in a little evidence bag in the victim's wallet. How strange, Katerina. Yeah, why would it be in an evidence bag? There is some writing on the bag. I'll grab your dusty key so we can see what it says. Okay. Alright, let's identify the sticky substance. Marshmallow. Oh. Katerina, the sticky substance on the crust is marshmallow. What does that tell us? Ah, you found high fructose corn syrup in the goo. That is illegal in the European Union. Food companies are not allowed to use it. But this kind of treat is easily found in America. Maybe an American visiting from the States in a tour group brought it with them. I'll check. It appears that a certain tougher headson was on the expat tours list, and he's from America. Maybe he could tell us more about the victim. Okay. Okay, now let's dust the evidence bag. Well, not dust it, let's just see what was written. Esme body. And? The evidence bag said Esme body. Just a second, Katerina. I'll check PBA's records. Esme body is a young gypsy woman who has been held for pickpocketing and running the ring scam on tourists. Oh. Ring scam, huh? The kind where street urchins pretend to find your ring, then makes you pay to get it back. Well, that's definitely not legal, and it explains her name on this bag, but it doesn't explain why the victim had it in his wallet. We'd better find Mademoiselle's body and ask her about this ourselves. And please keep your distance, just so she doesn't steal from us. Seeing that she's a good pickpocketer. Okay, let's go to Tougher first. Mr. Hatton, how are you enjoying your visit to Paris? It's been amazing. Well, all except for that murder in a cemetery. I feel like I'm in a police thriller. Yes, speaking of that, do you remember anything about the politician who supervised the visit to the cathedral? Not at all, and I don't know a thing about Parisian politics. I can barely even order a croissant here. Is that why you brought your own snacks? We found some sticky marshmallow you left on a medieval cross. Oh no, I knew I should have touched that cross. That politician told us not to touch anything. I'm so sorry. Am I gonna be in trouble? As long as you had nothing to do with the murder of Edouard Batard, you should be fine, Mr. Hatton. But stop fiddling with items in historic monuments, please. Okay. Alright, now let's go question Esme. Mademoiselle Body, we found this ring in the personal belongings of Edouard Batard. Oh, that guy. I tried a ring scam on him once. He took the ring, but said he wouldn't turn me in. He was kinder to me than most other people. So he was kind to you. Any idea if he had enemies? I mostly stick to the square near Notre Dame, so I can't say for sure, but I never saw him fight with anyone or anything. But no one would mess with Batard. He's too important, always consulting with the crews, working on the cathedral and signing things. Well, someone did mess with him, Mademoiselle Body. He was murdered today. If you remember anything else about him, please let us know. Okay. What are these brown crumbs? Salute, Caterina. Ever since you sent me that sample, I have had Ankle Biter by Boop Dogo in my head. Boop Dogo? You mean the rapper from the 1990s? Yeah, you know, sometimes you just have to kick back to the classics. Classics? I feel fully fossilized now. Please, Enzo, just tell us about the crumbs. Well, the sample turned out to be crumbs for a special dog food for breeds under 15 pounds. Ah, food for little dogs was all over the message the killer gave the victim. This is why Ankle Biter is in your head. It's Boop Dogs' song about little dogs. Yes, it would appear the killer spilled dog food for their little dog all over it shortly after writing it. So the killer has a tiny dog, just like half of Paris. We need more evidence if we are going to catch this killer, Caterina. You have a dog, Caterina, we were all ready for a relaxing visit to one of the world's most famous cemeteries, but we found a body a little more recently deceased than expected. Edouard Batard was stabbed in the heart with a tour guide flag right by Balzac's tomb. It was a date with Destiny since the killer told me to meet them there. Batard was a politician with an unfortunate last name, but other than what we can read in the papers, we don't know much about the man. That said, we do know the tour guide flag/murder weapon belonged to the tour company run by a certain Cindy Mayers. She mentioned that the victim had come with them to the interior of Notre Dame Cathedral to supervise her group's visit, but that he took off shortly after. Mademoiselle Mayers was not expected to see him at Pere-Lachaise, alive or dead, or at least that's what she says. One of the tourists, Stafford Hatton, paid no mind to the victim's demand to not touch anything in the cathedral and put gooey marshmallow all over a medieval cross. We also know the victim showed mercy to a young gypsy girl by not turning her in when she tried to scam him. We must press on and find his killer, Caterina. Maybe this will help. I have some interesting info on the victim. Oh, wait, just a sec. Got a message. Earth to Emil. What is this interesting information? Oh, sorry. I got distracted. I know where Batard had his last meal. Oh, do tell that. And put your phone down, please. Alright, we're gonna stop here. We're gonna continue playing chapter 2. So, thank you for watching. Don't leave a like to this video, and I'll see you again. Goodbye!